The Mirror of Thorns, Part 3. The thorns remember, the house remembered. It pulsed beneath my feet like a living thing, a slow heartbeat entwined with the thorns that curled around its bones. Every wall, every shattered mirror, every whispering shadow held the memories I thought I had lost, and the promise I was too afraid to keep. The blood we spilled in the ballroom was not simply red. It was the ink that wrote the final chapter of a story, too long postponed. Selene was no longer ghost nor vampire, but something eternal, an echo of love and sorrow, a thorn looming from the darkness of time. We walked through halls where the past and present collided, where candles flickered not from flame, but from the breath of memories. The portraits watched us, their eyes moving behind cracked glass, seeing not the man and woman before them, but the story that bound us. I felt her hand in mine cold, yet alive, and knew that whatever curse held us was also a covenant, a promise stitched into the fabric of this cursed place. The mirrors shattered and reformed with every step. Sometimes they reflected our younger selves, clad in finery and passion. Sometimes broken versions, haunted and worn. They showed me things I had hidden away, the nights I fled, the vows I broke, the pain I caused. Yet they also showed the moments I had forgotten, the gentle touch of her hand, the music we shared in moonlit gardens, the whispered dreams beneath silver leaves. The thorns had grown thicker here, winding around columns and banisters like veins. Their sharpness was beautiful and terrible. Selene paused beside one, her fingers trailing along a stem that glimmered with dew like drops of blood. "We are the thorns," she said softly. "We remember every wound, every betrayal, every love." I nodded, understanding the weight of her words. Immortality was not a gift, but a chain, a thorned crown pressing endlessly against the skin of the soul. We reached the heart of the house, a chamber sealed by a door etched with forgotten sigils. The silver key I had carried since our first meeting fit perfectly. The door opened to reveal a small room, its walls covered in faded tapestries depicting a rose garden trapped beneath glass. At the center lay an ancient book, bound in black leather and sealed with a crimson ribbon. Selene lifted the ribbon with delicate fingers. "This is the ledger of our lives, the memories we choose to keep, and those we must let go." I opened the book, the pages brittle but shimmering with an ethereal light. Each leaf contained a story, some joyful, others marked by darkness. I saw entries of laughter and love, pain and sacrifice, betrayal and forgiveness. The book was alive, a chronicle not only of us, but of every soul entwined in the house's legacy. As I read, the room began to shift. The walls dissolved into gardens bathed in eternal twilight. Roses bloomed beneath a sky heavy with stars, their fragrance both intoxicating and mournful. Selene's voice echoed, soft as wind through leaves. "We are bound to this place and to each other. The thorns remind us, no love is without pain, no memory without shadow." I looked at her, her eyes gleaming with centuries of sorrow and hope. "Will this be our prison forever?" She smiled, a hint of sadness in her gaze. "Or our salvation? We carry the thorns, but they also protect the rose." The music began again, a haunting melody that rose from the earth itself. I felt the violin in my hands, the bow strung with her hair, the strings vibrating with life. We danced among the roses, shadows entwined with light, ghosts of the past embracing the promise of tomorrow. In the final moment, as dawn threatened to break the eternal night, Selene leaned close. "Remember this," she whispered. "The thorns remember, and so must we." We were no longer prisoners of the past, but keepers of its stories. Bound by blood, memory, and love, we vanished into the mist and echo beneath the roses, forever part of the house that dreamed. The end